Chaos Recycler, because you can keep using it over and over again. Tell your players to bring a character backstory, but not a character sheet. The more mundane, the better. The only requirement in the backstory should be that the character touched something they really shouldn't have. At the beginning of the session, have each player roll a d20 to determine their race, and a d8 to determine their class. Enter that race and class at level 8, and choose Create. Any level is fine, but if you go too high, you will slow the game down as you and the players sift through the sheets to see what options were selected. The players wake up in a tent on the front line of battle. Looking around, they see unfamiliar forms with them, and in fact, their own form is strange and unfamiliar. On the table in front of them, a strategy map depicts information that the players recognize as written in their own handwriting. On further investigation within the tent, the players find more notes, written again in their own handwriting, as well as 2 NPCs, one who's with the party and one who is absent. The party is instructed to retrieve water for the camp from a nearby stream. If they investigate the area, they'll find long decomposed humanoid remains, as well as a stash of magic items. Go for whatever hilariously overpowered magic items you want here. Seriously, the more broken, the better. Back at camp, the battle begins and the party is forced to make their first decision. Fight for whatever this cause is, or flee. If they flee, we'll come back to that. If they fight, they end up separate for most of the battle, engaged with an overwhelming amount of low HP guards and archers. If the NPC hasn't yet been killed or left behind, then they should altruistically throw themselves into the fray, exercising their unfamiliar abilities and likely becoming overpowered and knocked unconscious. Just beyond the fight, the players find a castle with an open front door. Inside, a corrupted and maddened Gynosphinx sits on a throne. She welcomes the party and tells them she's enjoying their game. She can either give them a riddle to solve, or if the player levels are high enough and they have enough cool magic items, they can fight. After the interaction, a hidden door swings open, revealing the treasure room. To the right, a heaping pile of gold, gems, jewelry, beyond these characters' wildest imagination. To the left, a mundane table, containing a few very familiar-looking items. The players must choose. If they touch the item that originally brought them here, they wake up at home in their mundane life, right back where they left off after touching the item in the first place. If they choose the treasure, flee from combat, or die in combat, they'll roll a new race and class, and the cycle starts again, except this time, the character will remember the choices that they made, and anything that they changed, moved, or killed, etc. will remain where they left it. Will your players choose to return to their mundane lives, or will they stay stuck in